New haha. You loyal followers have granted me enough power to manifest myself. Yes, that's right. I'm a grill. Joking. Okay, for real this time. Behold. You ha ha ha. Oh darn it. Well, I guess this will have to do.
So I've looked at some other VTuber debut. I noticed they all seem to do intro slides, so figured I best do that as well. Starting off, the channel's birthday is 12th of October, basically first video posted. I am fairly tall when I take human shape, not sure I can really take measurements, and besides I can just resize myself if I need to fit through a keyhole or jump over a house. For this world I only understand English. I know some languages from the other worlds I've visited, but none seem to apply here. I have no idea how old I am anymore. I know I'm old enough to be dead, but I'm still alive. You can call me Necro or really whatever you want, just don't be a meanie. And the goals of this channel is to give a game dev's perspective on games, things like breakdown mechanics, stuff like that. Not sure I really count as a game dev just yet, but who knows what the future holds. How did that slide get in there? Anyway, here are some of my favorite anime. Shiki is probably my most liked, highly recommend. Danganronpa was rather interesting, Junko is cool. Dr. Stone has a nice science feel to it and I do like learning. World Trigger is a great anime. I feel like it could be even more, but for now I recommend you watch it. Funnily enough, Yu-Gi-Oh! is the only Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoyed all the way through. Yubel is probably my favorite character in that. I like isekai anime, but mostly the fun twist isekai, like being turned into a slime or spider, or inventing books like in Ascendance of a Bookworm. The chance for worlds building can be amazing in these, as well as seeing how much knowledge from one world may apply to another, such as in Yujo Senki. And yes, I call it Yujo Senki. I refuse to use its so-called English version as it's misleading and inaccurate. Bright side, that anime is also a part of Isekai Quartet, which a lot of other fun animes I like are in. Now for some of my favorite games. I'm sure From Soft Games isn't surprise after my deathless run of Dark Souls. But for me a real classic has got to be Perimeter. The shaping of the worlds and the story are really good, though some levels are way too hard. Classic Sonic games are of course up there as well. I'm hoping for a good sale on Frontiers, and then we will be playing that. And lastly, for my classic Oddworld games, I played 3 of them. The new one does look good as well. Now Antechamber is more of a fun favorite, as it's a game I can wrap my head around, but no one else I've let play it seems to be able to get far. And of course, any game with necromancy in it is a game I will probably like. Necromancy is most certainly my domain. Well, for some more general likes, we got my favorite color palette, which is the classic dark. Black makes a wonderful backing with purple as a good secondary color. Red also works as a secondary, but also good for highlights. And finally there is what I like to call Necron green. Another big like is OC stuff. Creations and animations are wonderful and weird, and being weird is good. Uniqueness can be an asset. That kind of ties in with my love of transformation or body modification stuff. Growing a pair of wings, how does one deal with forearms? Such interesting things to think about, and of course ties true to my own changing form. And lastly, I also like horror. It's not scary, but it is beautiful. Some of the horror world I've seen are amazing. That said, I also dislike horror, specifically what I call cheap horror. Literally anything can be a jump scare, you're not making it more engaging by using it. I also have a general dislike for nonsense grouping naming like pop. How is pop a genre of music? Oh, this song was popular 200 years ago but not today. Does it go in this group? No, of course not. Call it rock or jazz or something not likely to change in 200 years and move on. And to finish off, I don't like talking, not used to it really, but I'll try my best when around all of you. Just please forgive me if I'm not chatty today or something. Beside, there are times where I really can't speak, which is why you get silent streams if I'm not too far gone.